So this thing's got an 8.3 Cummins in it. Here's the battery box.
Wow.
It's
Look at that.
That was toasted.
we might have to
And then it's toasted.
configure something, huh?
Yeah, one broken two right there, and that one the insulation missing on it.
That's all right.
Address that right off the bat. Keep it from catching on fire, maybe. Yeah, the lug for the wire is still on the starter, but there is no wire going to it. It's right here. Yeah, that's your lug to your battery cable, and that's probably where this used to go.
Yeah, right.
Right there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we'll just hook up the jumper cables to the starter then. I was thinking about turning that fan, but I don't know how long it's been sitting, but it's been a while, he said. So whatever a while equates to. Like I say, I know it's 8.3. A lot of people will use 8.3s to in a lot of ag applications, but it's a heavy, heavy engine.
And forestry.
And forestry.
Yeah, they run them in cutters and.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big torque motor.
Yeah.
Yeah, big, heavy. I think it weighs close to 2,000 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe 1,500 pounds. All right, this is we'll call him Tripod. That was a joke. So.
You don't have to be smart now if you know how to Google.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not the Google.
Oh. Okay, so we have a problem. I'm not good at math, but I see 5 injector lines and 6 injectors.
Yeah.
1, 2, Earnhardt, 4, 5.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, let's see if we can. All right, we'll have to hunt around. Maybe go to the store, buy a brake line or something to figure that out with.
Yep. I drive on this side now.
Crazy stuff. How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. I got Wiley with me today. What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Man, shoot, I'm up here living the dream, you know? It's awesome. I also got Jim and Keefe with me. Now, the cool thing about Jim and Keefe is they're also YouTubers, and they have a channel called Field Rows, and I'll leave the link in the description below. But why in the world would I bring Jim and Keefe out here?
Well, Keefe is the expert. So.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we got 2 experts here.
Right.
And then, but you guys are cotton farmers.
We are? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
so I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to go work on this cotton picker. I probably need to bring somebody that knows something about cotton pickers.
Yep.
And so go check his channel out. He's got awesome farming videos. He's got awesome heavy equipment videos. Go check him out, fieldrows.com. I'll leave the link in the description below. Keefe swears he can get this thing running.
Hey man, this is gonna be. Y'all been asking for a new Keefe's Corner, where we show you how to fix stuff here and there, just simple things. There's just go Keefe's Corner for the year right here. We're gonna make that for all the non-Keefe Corner
Yeah,
videos.
all the absences.
Yeah.
But
So,
you're used to working on John Deere. Do you think your knowledge will apply to a case?
It's got pistons in it.
that's right. It's the A3 Cummins. It's got wet sleeve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Wiley?
I did.
Yeah, oh, come on, Wiley. You just said that. You just said that. Anyway, so we're going to get started on this. Our first obstacle is, well, we got to hook up the batteries, right? And so we've got to hook up the batteries. We've got to figure out how to get juice to this thing. And then, obviously, we got to get a fuel line somewhere, somehow. We've got to, I don't know, scour this thing to find a fuel line.
Hank,
What?
somebody must have got caught with that, trying to take that
Injector
injector
line?
line.
Why you say that? Let me see if I can zoom. Keefe, look at this. Check this out, dude. Check this out.
More vodka
More vodka.
and beer bottles.
But check this out.
Holy cow, dude! No wonder she won't run.
Oh,
I
man.
missed that one too. Somebody had fun working on this bad boy, I'm telling you.
That was
I
hold
wonder-
my beer and watch this.
So I
wasn't it?
wonder if they were drinking, got stung by a bee, threw the injector line down.
It said the heck with it.
Listen, I didn't know we were going to turn into detectives, Wiley. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Let's see if there's any dirt daubers or anything.
Spin marks leaving the field.
Yeah. That's hilarious. And then a gopher came out to... oh, Lord, have mercy.
That could have caused the chaos right there.
Oh, it's got a little bit of dirt in it, but not
Hey,
too
what
much.
you get this into, son?
I'm telling you, dude, that's hilarious. Yeah, it ain't. It's got some dirt in them, but it ain't too bad.
Yeah, they must have been drinking the night
That's
before because there's the monster in it.
That's hilarious, dude.
That's the monster juice. At least they're being healthy.
That's so funny. I'll have to clean those. We'll have to clean the tips of them out, which is no problem.
But there was safety. See that wheel scotch?
Well, they did. Yep. They didn't want to roll over them while they were drinking, working on it.
No.
Safety first.
That's right.
They don't have to go to the doctor. You know what I mean? I had my checkup. You know,
Yeah.
and the doctor was like, "You got to quit eating fatty." And I was like, "You mean like pizzas and burgers and stuff?" He was like, "No, fatty. You got to quit eating." So I was like, it kind of offended me, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But anyway, all right. I guess we probably need to crank up a cotton picker.
All right, we find the screen on the ground, empty shell cases everywhere. I bet you anything we can look inside there and there's shell cases. They was using this for a dove blind.
Oh, I bet they
Took
were.
the side off to shoot out
I bet they were too.
out the side of it.
Yeah. Well, look.
Absolutely.
Look, I'll check and see. See, I can't see, but my camera can, so we'll see. I'll have to go back and look at the footage.
Man, that's a redneck engineer.
That's right. Hey, I bet they were comfortable though.
There is no shotgun shell.
What?
Nope.
Oh man.
There is a homeless person.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm not sure if it's this one or the other side, but one of them's going to be your grease tank where you spin the lube.
Okay.
And there's a tank on the other side, which is probably your water for your spindle cleaner. So the fuel tank, you said something about the fuel tank. Fuel tank is back here. And I crawled up under there and I believe there's a tech top on it.
Okay.
There's your fuel tank.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
And right up, straight up in through there's the line coming out the bottom. I think it's got a pit top where we can drain any water.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Or see if we can have any fuel in it.
That's right.
Hey, the fire extinguisher still climbed up.
That's a big old fuel tank there. Oh, that thing's making fuel, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Oh, it's fresh.
It's been set in 2 years and 3 months and 2 weeks.
Still fresh. It still stinks.
Getting spoiled, Wiley.
Yeah. But that's nice. Might as well check the oil while we're here. We do have a little bit of
Dirt daubage.
dirt. Oh, look at that. That thing's making oil.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
We'll check the air cleaner here in a minute too. Get it cleaned out?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Probably need to borrow his air compressor.
Run some of that vodka through there.
Well, that ain't a bad idea. I bet there ain't a drop left in that bottle.
Nope.
Not there, a drop.
Yeah.
It's odor. Oh, yeah. That smells like an old liquor store right there.
Got the perfect attachment for it. I was blowing up
Oh,
balloons
yeah.
last night for
Oh.
my birthday party. So.
Yeah. Look at it. You came prepared.
Didn't even know it.
Yeah. Cool. I see some boots back there. You know, those are Georgia boots. They'd be pretty awesome, but, you know, shameless plug for Georgia boot there.
Part. A lot of times.
Oh, come on. What a dud. What a dud.
You ever get the Roman candles where they just come out
Oh,
and
yeah.
go,
Yeah. Listen.
boy, oh boy. I reckon somebody's going to have to. Let's see.
If you need me to do something on this side, just let me know.
All right, which is it? Can you see the injectors over there? Or are they right here on this side?
Yeah, they're on your side.
All right. Well, it's like putting a jigsaw puzzle together. Might have to get the expert mechanic out here.
Yeah.
That's a good call of inviting them.
I don't know which one it probably goes to. Hold on a second, I gotta fire up my light here. Let me see. Oh, it's probably right here. This is the cylinder it probably goes to, yeah.
Probably on the very bottom. That slides in there.
Do you need that light?
No, I'm just trying to figure out the way it's supposed to go, and I don't think that's it.
What do you think, Keefy?
What you want me to do, baby?
I don't think that's the way it goes.
Look at the fittings and see which fittings look like they're.
Well, the fittings, I'm on the right. I've got the right
Oh,
fitting.
you got the right end on the right
Yeah.
right side.
Yeah. I feel certain that we'll come under that somehow or another.
Then twist it.
No wonder they had vodka bottle over here.
That looks like it's getting closer. At least it's pointing in the right direction.
Does that look like it's going to the...
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it does.
What it is, I got that line tweaked.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that to sit.
Yes, square.
That's straight right there, ain't it?
No, it's about tilted toward about 11 o'clock.
That's gonna be 7/8. Well, it sure didn't build it easy to get to.
Yeah.
We have a rare sighting here.
I think I got it started, maybe.
Don't get stuck, Hank.
I know, right?
Getting there too far, I went to pull you up.
Don't turn it on.
Since you got the hard part done.
It's on there. It says you got to flip your wrench, turn.
Oh, yeah.
Flip your wrench.
16th of a turn.
If that, yeah.
Almost there, Keefy.
Almost.
Oh, did you drop one?
Yeah, I feel like I got that. Oh, that's a 9. Man, I asked y'all for 11
Oh.
16s. You handed me a 9 16s. No wonder it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He'll edit that out.
Got me
Yeah.
all messed up, dude. Well, your cylinder should correlate with your outputs on your injector pump.
Right.
So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is number 2. We know that for a fact.
Yep.
And this is number 1. We know that for a fact. And it's all cattywampus.
I can't believe we found that line. I'm still going back to the whole thing of us finding that line.
Yeah, I really thought we'd be going to the store to get some brake lines made. Yeah, I don't need that one anymore.
All right, I'll put it back in the case here.
I got these 3 snug.
I turn torch on.
Siri. Hey Siri, how do you put fuel injector lines on? Look at these genius minds working here.
Is that it?
Yeah, they ain't got nothing to it.
Well, that's all right. It'll still. It's probably electric.
Boogie woogie. I think it's a requirement when you say the word electric that you have to say boogie woogie.
That's a fuel shut off. So it's got an electric one on it. Somewhere. It's on the back side where you can't get to it, of course.
I guess when we hit the key,
We
we hear
can hold
click.
it open like that. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That on the wires over there, we're gonna have to fix that red wire that's broken in half because that probably feeds ignition power up to the key. And if you don't get power there, then it's not gonna pull your fuel solenoid in.
Okay.
You ain't gotta worry about fixing them wires. We can hot wire it. It's on the shutoff's on the throttle.
The shutoff's on the throttle.
All the way back and it cuts it off.
Good
Okay,
deal.
good. All right. So that's another thing to look for. A lot of times you can see that mechanical versus electrical pump. You get a mechanical pump, you're in a lot
Right.
better
That's
shape
exactly
there.
right. Hank, look at there.
I'm so proud of you, dude. Every time we go out together, Wiley, you impress me more and more.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
What do you think, Wiley?
Where's your
Tops?
yeah? Where's your other
Oh, I don't know.
jumpers?
I'll have to look. I brought your clamps.
That's perfect.
Positive right there.
That positive, positive.
Yes, sir.
Baby.
Is it about out?
Must be. That thing sure feels like plastic.
There you go. Listen, you can use a crescent wrench for everything, Keith.
I know, man. That's awesome. We're probably gonna need to leave this open anyway.
Yeah, I would think so. That's normally what my technique is, just to leave the cleaner out until we.
Leave the air cleaner out and set a can of ether in there.
Yeah.
So when you get ready to turn it over, the ether is handy. Once before lost. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty clean.
Yeah, that's right. You think we're gonna get lucky and use a starter button?
Let's try it. We've been lucky twice with it.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Yeah. All right, Wiley, got this starter button.
I see you didn't repair it.
No,
You didn't repair your.
I probably need to buy another one.
Probably.
Anyway,
You've
so
had so much success with it.
listen, I want to tell our viewing audience something. We use this starter button because we want to start the vehicle, but there's a way that we started a Volvo Semi that was pretty doggone awesome that a lot of you have not seen yet. We literally took a Ford Ranger, put it on a telehandler, strapped it to the back tire of this Volvo semi truck,
Right.
dropped it 40 feet, and cranked that semi.
Right.
If you didn't watch that video, man, you're missing out, man.
I think so.
It's a good video.
It's just an entertaining video.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, and this is complete transparency here, the video bombed. I mean, it just tanked. You know what I mean?
Editing department.
Yeah, I think whoever edited it was horrible. Go check that out. I'll leave a link in the corner up here.
Let's see. Hook that right there.
I'm over here got the cam. Y'all should see me. If you could only see me, how I've got this camera all contorted to show y'all this shot.
That right there is going to be the issue of it.
Do you need another pair of vice grips?
Probably smaller.
Yeah, okay, I got some.
Yeah. Can't beat a good knife, can you?
We got juice to it. Got this. Go ahead, Wiley, fire it up. Let's see if it at least turn over.
Yeah, we'll just see if we're getting any.
I've got to give it fuel. I've got the fuel pulled all the way back.
Oh, okay.
Give it just a little bit of throttle.
All right. Keith is going to climb up and get it.
If you got the lines tied over there, we're going to spin it and bleed it.
Lines 1, 2, and 3 are loose.
Okay.
To help get some of the air out. Maybe you want full rabbit or half rabbit?
Man, fool, just send it, dog.
Send it.
We don't do nothing slow and halfway around here. Well, I take that back. Wiley does a few things slow.
All right, she's on full rabbit, so
All right.
maximum fuel.
There's a 25% chance this will work.
Okay.
All right, so she's turning over. I don't see nothing wet yet. So right now we've got it hooked up to where it's in series. If you hook batteries up in series, that increases your volts, right? Well, that's a 12-volt starter over there and a 12-volt system. So we thought, in theory, we'll throw more volts to it and that will spin it over fast enough to crank the engine. But what we're going to do now is we're going to hook it up in parallel, which increases the amps. Parallel increases amps, series increases volts. What we'll do with that is we'll try to get more amps to the 12-volt system and see if that works. All right, so we're going to check the volts here. 12.2. Y'all didn't see that because Wiley's over there getting a phone call. Oh, Wiley, we're making progress. So essentially what we're doing...
These batteries right here with all that.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to have to use one of them small ones.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I stink as a battery supplier, I know. But essentially what Wiley's doing is he's running everything in parallel. We're going to keep it 12 volts. And the good thing about running it in parallel, so I've been told and I've studied on YouTube, is that you actually can increase the, run it in parallels to increase your amps, but you can do it all day long. Like you can run them in parallel 3, 4, 5, 6 batteries as long as all the connections are good. I don't know if any of that's true, but it sounds really good.
Well, each battery's.
You seen that Airbus that's got that nose, that funny shaped nose?
Oh yeah. Remind you of that, did it?
It did. All right, Hank.
The crescent wrench for the win.
We can just see if it spins any faster.
Not at all. It's not even spin. Is both. That's horrible. All right, back to the drawing board.
I tell you what, let's do. If we hook it back up, let's cut this belt that's turning all these pumps. That might have a lot to do with it.
Yeah, because we don't even know if we have hydraulic oil or anything.
And it might spin better the other way.
All right, let's do that. Wally, you think it's that switch?
I don't know. It just.
Throw a screwdriver on that thing.
Well.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Bad connection there.
Yeah, just got pulling off one battery, doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Let's try this. Let's go back to 24 volts.
All right, back to 24 volts we go.
We'll just see what happens.
Positive.
I got that all messed up. We didn't have to do that. Wonder that didn't blow up, ain't it? I don't understand why we just didn't fire.
I know.
Did you try these two batteries on your?
Yeah.
Boy,
Because the good Lord watching over.
I'm telling you. Well, we ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting anything.
So what we're thinking is that this did not make contact with the negative terminal on this battery here, and that's kind of what saved us. Because this side was screwed in, and then this one was clamped on with vice grips, and we don't think it was making contact, and that's why we didn't. That's why we didn't blow up, really. It's crazy how clean batteries will make or break you. Yeah, do you got the connections on the starter? No, dude. All right.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Slinging it. All right. Wally, what you doing, buddy?
I'm just gonna cut this belt.
What's it control?
It's turning this hydraulic pump. Boy, that case knife is sharp.
Man, that case knife sharp. The reason you can do that is it takes a load. Now you're going to hear the difference when he clicks that button. You're going to hear the change in that motor, and it's going to be like daggone. It's like a breath of fresh air. So,
We hope.
of course it's going. Yeah, of course it's going to do that. What are you talking about?
Y'all
Cranks
ready?
up, we have to run around there and start tightening the injector lines in a hurry.
Ready?
Yeah. You hear the difference already?
A little bit better.
Yeah.
You may have a cylinder hydraulic in a little bit.
It does have a drive shaft going into that middle pump. Yeah, going right through the middle.
You gonna try to take that drive shaft off, Wiley?
Well, see, this thing's got a cable. It's got a cable running to this under here, like it throws that pump, like you're talking about. Maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be your either your gear shifter or your forward and reverse.
You want me to go move some levers up there and tell you what it is?
Would you hand me a
Yes.
7/8 or let me? I just wonder if I can unbolt this thing and let's push that transmission out of the,
Right.
uncouple it. All right, it's not a 7/8.
What you need?
Smaller.
3/4.
3/4.
3/4 or 13/16?
Hand me both. Well, that's tight.
What happened?
I had an accident.
You're bleeding a little. They say you're not really a mechanic unless you start bleeding. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got some Midol in the truck.
All right.
Wee.
Of course, I knew it was going to be tight, wasn't it? There it went.
He got it. Yeah.
1 down and 3 to go.
The other 2 on this side?
I got 1 more on this side and 2 on that side.
Okay. All right. Well, here.
He broke it loose like it's nothing.
Yeah, well, that's because I sprayed liquid wrench
Oh,
all
my
over it.
God,
And
Hank.
gave it, you know.
Okay, Hank.
I mean, daggum, anybody can cheat.
He got some guns on him. That's
All right, Hank.
So basically what we're doing is we're taking this gearbox off here. It's got the spline that comes out the back side of the motor. And that's going to release under pressure, we think. We'll just kind of move it off there and it won't have any... Basically, you're taking the resistance off of it. Is that a good way to say it, Wiley, you
I
reckon?
think so.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Here's one right here we might.
That's not a cheetah bar.
This is a cheater. We're still probably gonna need a socket or something to stick behind it right there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, go up there.
Where you going to be at?
Anywhere you want.
Yeah, of course, this ain't just going to come off easy. I don't know why. Should have known.
Yeah, that's pretty... Oh, something's moving. That's a big chunk of metal to try to move.
It should just be splined in there.
Let's see.
I felt my hammer moving.
Okay. Make sure your hammer's not on that lip right there. So it won't be far enough.
Yeah, of course.
Try it right there.
Am I good with
Yeah,
that?
get like right there.
All right.
Let me use you.
I'm not. You good. You got that bar between you and it. They're moving it now.
It's moving.
It moved.
Yep. If I could do the same thing on this side.
Yeah, come on up a little bit higher. This way.
I'm blocked. I can get you there.
All right, let's see our
If
hammer.
I'm on the lip, ain't I?
Yeah. All right, hold it right.
Is he breaking it loose up there? I think so.
Yeah, it's definitely... but I just feel like I need to do it on my side, too.
Yeah.
The problem is you can't got.
All right, we've gone to the ratchet strap technique. So it acts like a come-along, basically.
Hang on. Now we in the bind. You got the bottom coming out.
On top ain't.
Yep.
That'll good. Mine's gonna have a seal because there's a big line on top too. I'm afraid.
All right, we went and got the BVA hydraulics porta power. So we also got some chicken. Old gas station chicken. You really can't beat it, to be honest with you. So hopefully it does the trick. It's got these little spreader jaws right here. We're going to put that in there, and I think that's going to do it all. This is the 20-ton kit, if I recall correctly. I'm pretty sure. I'm sorry, 10,000 pounds. So should have plenty. All right, this is the
Pour power.
the big daddy here. Wiley, you going to pump? I'll hold the
Sure.
camera.
All right, yeah. Now the top's hanging out further than the bottom, so I'm gonna go to the bottom first. We'll find out if that's the right choice. Check it. Make sure you
There it goes. There it goes. It's working. All right. There it goes. Look at that.
The bottom's moving, but the top ain't now. That's all you got on. That's all it'll give you.
All right, since we got some pressure on it, let me just bump it now.
That's different. Dang sure we ain't getting it, buddy. That's the way it is. You start seeing that dust flying, you know you're doing something.
Well, I was doggone.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go.
Your cameraman would have been on that and had that
Hey,
color.
listen.
It's hard to do it when you're pumping that.
Yeah, it's hard to do two things at once, I reckon. There you go.
I believe she's out of it.
Hey, that shaft ain't even turn. Okay, so that's right. This right here, the shaft is on the drive,
Yeah.
so it's not sticking out of the motor.
So we're clear?
Yeah, as long as I don't catch no bolts. Let me.
I don't guess that was all the problem, was it?
Well, I'll be the.
So one idea that we had was to shorten the cables, the battery cables. Instead of using the big jumper cables, what we do, or what Wiley's doing, is basically we fashioned our own, made them shorter. Hopefully that way it doesn't drop so many amps and volts on the way to the, I guess amps. Would it be amps or volts that it drops on the way over there? Both, yeah. So that's what we're doing now, is cobbling together some battery cables to go to the starter.
Try to clamp that right there. What are you gonna try to do? Without hitting the block or?
Let me show you what we've been working on here.
What we're gonna use
Jumper.
for the jumper.
So we're still gonna put 24 volts on it.
Yeah, because both
We're cobbling it.
have posts on them.
We're definitely cobbling it
You got
together.
2 vice grips. So we just.
All right, we're gonna jump those batteries, and if that don't work, then I think we're gonna cry uncle.
That ain't gonna be quite long enough.
The jumper.
Yep.
Of course not. This is it, last resort. What's a good battle reference? Not the Bunker Hill. This is our Bunker Hill. Is that right?
Or Waterloo.
Our Waterloo. Okay. Trivia for 10 points, Wiley. Who sang Waterloo in the 70s? 4-piece band.
A 4-piece.
Two women, 2 men.
Mamas and papas.
No, close though. Think disco. ABBA.
Oh,
Waterloo. Okay, I'm gonna quit singing.
thank you. Thank you very
That's
much.
all you get. That's all you get with Waterloo. All right, we think we got it.
All right.
If this don't work, we're crying uncle.
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 Check your negative on your switch. I think it was hanging.
Yeah, the starter button. All right, here we go. Woo!
believe that?
Dude.
I like it a lot.
Been around that good with 3 injector lines empty. First try.
Have you ever?
That song got busted right off, man.
Ain't that something? Keefy, that's fun, ain't it,
3
dude?
injector lines open. 2
Yeah.
of them I know was full of air.
Yeah.
That song, yeah, his prime.
That's listen, that A3 ain't no joke, dude. Look how he
That was absolutely.
Unreal. I ain't never
Y'all,
seen nothing
y'all
like
did all that, and all we had to do was just shorten them cables. Thanks, Hank.
It's crazy. We basically had to disassemble this whole case to get it running, you know?
that. Elimination.
Yeah. What do you say, Wiley?
It's just,
Crazy, ain't it?
I'm just amazed, really. I'm still amazed.
That stun gun busted off first time it rolled over. I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
First piston that hit, it was on. It was battery.
All right. So now we're just tightening down these fuel lines. And then one thing, Keefy had mentioned that we had that throttle wide open. And so,
exactly.
yeah, what we're going to do this time
We're going
is,
to let it idle.
yeah,
Let idle
We don't
here.
even know if it's got any water in it.
Hear it purr a little bit.
yeah, let it actually.
I would have never believed that thing.
No.
Well, you ain't hung out with me and Wiley too long then.
First piston. It rolled over.
Telling you. Anyway, taking that off to keep hydraulic
Oh, yeah.
oil and everywhere.
Yeah. All right, so Keefy's upstairs cleaning.
All right, you should be able to hear it purr this time.
Oh yeah, that's insane. We had the Disassemble Case International 2055.
I'll tell you what, those covers are about as tough as you'll see.
Yeah.
Sitting here that long, got a tree growing up in the middle of it
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. Crazy stuff, ain't it?
You got injector line off.
Yeah.
Don't even bleed it, hook it up at 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love it. 8.3 Cummins. Will it start? You betcha.
Dang right, baby.
All right. You guys take care. Thanks for watching. God bless.